Audio Thoughts with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Subscribe to the channel. Remember guys to follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook, Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook group, Prince Miller Entertainment TV. We are also available on Twitter, it's P Miller ENT. Today is the 13th of November 2021. Today guys, we just want to talk more about Zimbabweans who are in South Africa, and we have talked about it here so many times, and it's one of those things that we need to talk about because we have so many Zimbabweans who are living and working in South Africa. And again, since 2008 we've seen a large number of people moving from Zimbabwe to come to South Africa. And at the moment, we now almost like 3 to 4 million Zimbabweans who are living and working there in South Africa. And most South Africans, they are not happy about Zimbabweans' presence in South Africa. They're saying that most of these guys are illegal immigrants. They are illegal immigrants, and South Africa is a country whereby there are so many migrants from many countries, and like Congo, Botswana, Nigeria, Somalia, some come from Bangladesh, South Africa, but we as Zimbabweans, but I still think it maybe it's because we also find ourselves yayo mashoma anenga aripo achekuti iwo vanenge vachichowanikwa kwavari, because if you look on other nationalities like Nigerians, Somalians, vanokuti vanozviitira, and most of these guys are in the retail industry, most of these guys are in the wholesale industry. Saka mutonemeka kuti isusu Zimbabweans sometimes mutona tiri restaurants, tiri BP, service stations, vamwe tiri mudzimba. Saka South Africans are kuti you guys are supposed to go back and fix your country. You need to go back to Zimbabwe and actually fight for your Zimbabwe, so that Zimbabwe will be a better nation. And so I did go on Hopewell's page, because Hopewell has been covering this whole situation since hashtag no to renewal of Zimbabwe permits started trending last week, and of which many South Africans were saying, the government of South Africa mustn't renew the work permits of Zimbos, which are expiring at the end of this year on the 31st of December 2021. Almost like 200,000 Zimbabweans permit holders permits will be expiring. And so Hopewell today did actually tweet. He said he posted a picture of a lady who is the leader of this hashtag #PutSouthAfricAnsFirst, and on Twitter, because this whole trend has been trending since the beginning of the year. Put South African First have been trending since last year, this year, and so she said that she has been at the forefront of advocating for illegal immigrants to leave South Africa, and for the South African government not to renew issue of Zimbabwean permits. On Monday evening at 7 p.m, I'll be talking to Kwena Molekwa on Twitter Spaces about the hashtag #PutSouthAfricAnsFirst campaign, and so Hopewell is now inviting one of the tweeters. She's actually one of the first people wakatanga ku Twitter ne hashtag #PutSouthAfricAnsFirst. Maybe ato a campaign, maybe ato a group of people who have same minds, saying we want to clean South Africa, we want to remove all the illegal immigrants. When I was Nama Tsemba, when I was Nama Pepa, when I was Nama Aslam, people who are just coming from nowhere, who are cool South Africa to try some babasa, who are commit a crime, because I've heard so many times, including the ministers of South Africa saying with illegal immigrants, my immigrants they're now involving themselves in crime, and it's very difficult. But I'm on some paper because I got some fingerprints, and I even identification. Maybe some of these guys will be running away from their countries of origin. Mosha zanonga nazo oya South Africa kunoku wokomita zvakare dzimwe mosha, and so anya ye crime ndimwe nyaya futi kuita kuti this hashtag #PutSouthAfricAnsFirst. So I did go on the comment section to my comments from people, from of course Zimbabweans who are actually following Hopewell regarding to this topic of South Africans not wanting illegal immigrants, and saying that all the permits which are Zimbabweans permits should not be renewed by the end of the year. Remember what the government of South Africa haven't said anything yet regarding to the status of those payments. Are they renewing it or Ravarana? No one knows. And so someone wrote that I see this sparking xenophobia one way or another. Can't you leave this to lawmakers than supporting this bullshit? And no matter what, I hope what do you say nazo nyaya iyoyo ye hashtag Put South African First, or for you to even continue talking about it, because this will spark xenophobia. We've heard so many times in the streets pushing the agenda. We can instigate this kind of xenophobia into the communities and say, you know what, my foreigners saying this had happened before. So he's saying, you know what, hope waluvangosiya izvinhu zvinoenda kumalawmakers. Guys, munozviona sei? Ngatitaure in the comment section. And someone wrote that can we join you so we put things straight to here without fear or favor? We are tired of begging. We not some foolish people who needs a neighbor to tell us when and how we should stand up against the evil government. South Africa been under apartheid regime for over 40 if not more years. Where were they? Did anyone in USA, UK, Canada, Australia and Zimbabwe, where some of their forefathers sought refuge, accuse them of being weak? No, they kept on giving support. Not this thing of babies starting to think they know better. That kind of argument has been also on social media for a long time. I remember when there were tensions between South African locals and Nigerians in Joburg there. I think it was Nyaema drugs there. Wanga kuti wangona Nigerian chete, wanga kutongorowa wachifungoti no, wanna deal in drugs. The other thing, few apples will spoil the whole packet of apples. And few Nigerians who deals in drugs do not spoil as zvese. Kuna one watoro hard working on my business out. One really legit. No, these guys, they are doing drugs. And kunzi apartheid here and doing after people say, you know what, you guys makangano because suta makumari zenyu achuya kuna Nigeria kuchwapa hope, chwapa shelter, chwapa mari kuti akwanise kuraramo and so that you guys could fight apartheid. So ndengo nyaya futi iripo. But at the end of the day, we're talking about now the reality now on the ground. The South Africans are saying, you know what, all the illegal immigrants should move back to their country, and all those ones with my permits, they should not be renewed, because isusu South Africans, we really don't have enough for us at Namabasa as Kusanda and I can't wait to hear more from her. And this audio space is gonna be on Twitter at Hopewell's page at 7 o'clock another time, and on Monday. So you need to go on Hopewell's Twitter page and check this out, because I want to hear here on reviews regarding the hashtag Put South African First. And I'm gonna do a video on Monday after I listened to hear reasons why she is campaigning for this hashtag Put South Africans First. And so guys, this is all your thoughts with the Prince on Prince Mille Entertainment TV. Now because we are talking about it here, we are covering it up here because because we have a large number of Zimbabweans who are in South Africa, and most of them, they don't have permits. I think South Africa is one of the few countries in the world whereby you can actually find a work and get paid. Usnakana permit, usnakana chi. I think South Africa is is one of the few countries, because most countries can also permit even to walk around. But in South Africa, you can easily get a job, get paid cash. So it's one of the few countries in the world whereby you can actually be an illegal immigrant and earn a living, but not a living no, but and everything. And so someone wrote that I think SA citizens sees the Zimbabweans as immigrants and their government see business in them. How many goods going to Zimbabwe undeclared, which means that 15% VAT goes to the government pockets. How much is SARS making through this transaction? That's true, definitely true. I think the South African government sees immigrants, as money. And again, most of these goods are crossing through Limpopo to Zimbabwe undeclared. They're being smuggled. Atenga fridge zongoa pazimira yabe autombobhadharika na any, that's 15% even to government, and we're buying assets, my fridge, my stove, my building materials, sending to Zimbabwe, and most of those goods are not even declared. So which means the SARS is making a killing through immigrants. So as much as they want to chase them away, they see business in them. Even those permits to be renewed, of course, there's going to be a charge there, maybe 2,000 rand per permit to renew them. And there are 200,000 people with those permits. You can government, and so which means when it comes to the financial side or income government, the immigrants are playing a pivotal role in South African government. And but my citizens because my foreigners they're just there to take their jobs. They're just so much locals. Saka as Zimbabweans, we are actually taking everything from them. And so got it in the comment section. I still feel good vice versa. If this was in Zimbabwe, I would feel the same way, because there's no way you could to my industry there in a Southampton basa onza panabasa. The next thing onzwa wanoku Malawi, wanoku Mozambique, wanoku South Africa, wari momo base momo. At least 200 people, and 80% of those people are foreigners. That company. So I feel their pain when they see more foreigners being employed by employers, and them because of foreigners. So I'll come back on Monday, continue with this topic of hashtag put South Africans first, and I want to listen to this audio space on Twitter on Hopewell's page. What's their views regarding to Nyaya immigrants, especially us as Zimbabweans. And so this is the audio thoughts with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Got it all in the comment section. Remember guys to follow us on all our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and also on our Facebook group, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV. The reason why we are talking about this is because it really affects us a lot, because we have a large number of people who are in South Africa, who are Zimbabweans. We need to be aware of these kind of things. And so thank you very much for listening and watching. I'll come back Monday. I will give you guys another video regarding to Nyaya we are waiting to hear more from the SA government regarding to those 200,000 permits that are expiring at the end of the year. Are they renewing it? We still want to hear more regarding to it. I'm still waiting to hear kuti Shakamirase. So all the thoughts with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Remember guys, like, share and comment. Bless up.